Welcome to ProKitchen Software online video tutorial series. In this video, we are going to explore moldings. We will add moldings manually, locate and enable one-click Add All Moldings tool, add moldings with the one-click Add All Moldings tool, stack moldings in the design, and we will add non-plan moldings to the bill of materials. Moldings are quite literally the crowning glory of your designs. It is very important to add all moldings once you have completed drafting the cabinetry in your design, not only for them to render in 3D, but to also have them on your bill of material, manufacturer, and customer reports. There are two ways in which you can add moldings to your designs within ProKitchen software. Either by dragging them into your plan manually from your selected catalog, or by adding them with the one-click Add All Moldings tool. Let's start by adding moldings manually. Adding moldings manually is done exactly in the same manner as placing cabinets and other items. Navigate to the catalog panel on the left, follow the catalog tree, opening each folder and subfolder until you locate the type of molding you wish to install. Left-click and hold the item. Drag the mouse over an existing cabinet and release the mouse to place onto the cabinet and all adjacent cabinets in the run of cabinetry. If there are breaks in the cabinetry for appliances or other non-cabinet items, you will need to drag and drop the molding onto the remaining section of cabinetry. If, on the upper cabinetry, you have installed a valance between the break and cabinetry, the molding will automatically apply to the entire run of cabinets. To delete a molding manually, hover over the installed molding and right-click the mouse to open the menu of items. Hover to the nomenclature of the molding, then into the toolbox and select Delete. Or, left-click the molding and either left-click the Delete icon in the Edit ribbon or tap the Delete key on the keyboard. Adding moldings manually may be tedious and potentially may cause you to unintentionally leave out a required molding. The Add All Moldings tool allows you to install all moldings to the cabinets in the design with a single click. There are two places in which you can enable and select your desired moldings. The first is in the Design Settings, which is typically done before beginning each new design. Design settings can be located either in the View and Settings tab or on the toolbar. In the dialog box, locate and left-click the Moldings tab. Here, you may enable any or all of the following moldings: light rail molding, top molding, and toe kick, by left-clicking in the box to the left of each to place a check mark. Once a molding has been enabled, both the Catalog and Product drop-down will become activated. Left-click the Catalog drop-down and use the rollerball on the mouse to scroll through your list of catalogs and left-click your desired catalog to select. Then, left-click the Product drop-down to select your desired molding. In this drop-down, when you hover over the molding, a preview of the profile will appear. Left-click to select and continue enabling and selecting the required moldings. Then left-click OK in the bottom right corner to apply. This will activate the Add All Moldings icon on the toolbar. And if you navigate to the See Tops and Moldings tab at the top of the ProKitchen window and left-click to open the ribbon, you will see that the additional moldings icons are also activated. It is here, in the See Tops and Moldings ribbon, that you will find the Molding Settings icon. This is the secondary means for enabling or editing the moldings attached to the one-click Add All Moldings icon. When you left-click the Moldings Settings icon, a small dialog box will appear that will contain the three moldings which we can enable or disable, and select the desired catalog and product for each as demonstrated earlier, without accessing the design settings. Note, if you need to stack top moldings in the design, make sure that you either drag and drop or enable starter molding as the top molding for the Add All Moldings tool. The four Moldings icons found within the ribbon are Add All, Remove All, Add One, and Remove One. To add all the enabled moldings into the design, left-click the Add All icon either in the ribbon or on the toolbar. To remove all the moldings, left-click the Remove All moldings also found in the ribbon or on the toolbar. To utilize the Add One molding icon, in the Plan or Elevation view, left-click any cabinet in the run of cabinetry you wish to apply molding to. Then, left-click the Add One icon in the ribbon. This will apply all enabled moldings that are currently missing from the selected portion of cabinetry. To utilize the Remove One icon, again, navigate to the Plan or Elevation view and left-click a cabinet in the run you wish to remove molding from, or left-click the molding you wish to remove itself. Then move the mouse to the C-Tops and Moldings ribbon and left-click the Remove One molding icon. Stacking moldings on plan has previously been a challenge in the design world. ProKitchen software has addressed this challenge by adding this important feature into the software, which will not only add the items to your plan and elevation views, bill of materials, manufacturer and customer reports by a simple drag and drop, but also allow you to render a stacked molding in the 3D representation of the design and provide your customer with the truest rendering in your presentation. Since we enabled starter molding as the top molding for our one-click Add All molding tool, we may stack additional top molding by once again navigating to the catalog panel on the left, follow the catalog tree, left-click and hold the desired top molding, and drag into either the plan or elevation view. Then hover the mouse over the cabinetry you wish to place it and release the mouse to secure. As before, when dragging and dropping, you will need to drag and drop to all sections of cabinetry that are separated by either open space or non-cabinetry items. As you can see, ProKitchen Software's Stacked Moldings feature adds another level of true-to-design product and easy application of stacked moldings within your designs. Now that all the moldings have been installed, let's take a moment to explore the Molding right-click toolbox tools. Each added molding will have its own right-click toolbox. To access this, hover the mouse over the molding and right-click to open the menu. Hover to the desired molding's nomenclature and slide into the toolbox. Here, you will find many of the same tools as other items within ProKitchen software. Drag will allow you to move the molding to the left or right along the wall zone. You may do this manually with the mouse or by utilizing the left, center, and right dimension fields in the info panel to the left. Move will allow you to move the molding anywhere within the design. If you need more freedom of movement, turn off the Zone and Snap tabs at the bottom right corner of the ProKitchen window. Rotate will allow you to rotate the entire section of molding either manually with the mouse or by utilizing the angle field in the info panel. In/Out will allow you to move the molding into the room or further back into the room from its current position. Again, you may do this manually with the mouse or by utilizing the Out and Back fields in the info panel. Out refers to the distance from the front of the object into the room, and Back refers to the distance from the back of the item in relation to the wall. Up/Down will allow you to move the molding up or down along the height of the wall. When selected in the Plan view, this must be done by utilizing the top/bottom fields in the info panel. If selected in the Elevation view, you may use either the info panel or move the molding manually with the mouse. Nomenclature refers to how the nomenclature of the molding will appear in the design. You have the option here to either move the nomenclature to an entirely different position within the plan, rotate the nomenclature manually with the mouse, or restore the orientation of the molding to the default setting. Replace will allow you to switch out the molding without having to delete the item. When this option is selected, a dialog box will appear, in which you can search for the replacement by SKU or description in the upper left corner, or by following the catalog tree in the center right panel and selecting the item from the bottom right corner panel. Delete will delete the molding. Change color will allow you to either create a new catalog copy or select a previously created catalog copy, which will allow you to create a second set of global specifications, making this a multi-style or multicolor design. Edit is an important feature, as this tool will allow you to edit the moldings, much like you are able to do with walls, countertops, and backsplash. When selecting this option, the molding will become outlined in red, with red open points at each corner of the molding. To change the overall dimensions of the molding, left-click once on the line you wish to move. Then move the mouse into the new position and left-click to secure. To change the shape of the molding, left-click a point once, drag the mouse into the new position, and left-click to secure. Moldings also have additional right-click edit tools, one each for any line or point. The additional right-click edit tools for lines will provide you additional means of changing the shape of the molding, and will work exactly as they do for countertops and backsplash. Extrude will allow you to create an extrusion into the room or a recession toward the wall. When selected, a point will appear that will move with your mouse. Left-click to drop this point on the line. Then move the mouse into or out of the room to control the depth of the extrusion, and over to control the width. Once the blue outline reflects your desired extrusion, left-click to secure. If, when moving a point, you end up crossing one line over another, creating an unrealistic shape to the molding, you may hover over either of the two lines, right-click to open the subset of tools, and select Intersect. This will remove the intersection of the two lines at the cross point and provide you a new shape to diminish or expand. Add Point will allow you to drop a new single point, which will provide you a new point to select and change the shape of the molding. Radius End will create either a concave or convex curved edge to the molding. Disable is a tool unique to moldings. This option, when selected, will change the solid line of the molding to a dotted line, which denotes that this section of molding will no longer be present in the final design, and create a split in the application of the molding. This provides you the opportunity to create unique and custom molding applications. The additional right-click edit tools for the points of a molding are precisely the same as with countertops and backsplash. Notch will create a squared notch in the corner of the molding. Bevel will clip the corner and create a beveled edge. Move will allow you to move the corner and change the shape of the molding. Delete Point will delete the point and create a straight line between the remaining points to either side of the deleted point. The last option in the right-click toolbox for moldings is Attributes. In the Moldings Attributes dialog box, you will see that there are only two tabs available: General, which will allow you to view and edit plan notations, quantity, and price if allowed by the manufacturer, or dimensions of the item, although any dimensional changes made in the General tab will be for visual and design purposes alone. If you need the dimension changes to be added to the manufacturer report, they must be created within the Modifications tab. In the Modifications tab, you will be able to create any modification to the molding allowed by the cabinet manufacturer. Once all on-plan items have been placed, moved, and edited, you will want to ensure that all non-plan moldings you require also make it to the Bill of Materials, Manufacturer, and Customer reports. To do this, navigate to the View and Settings tab and left-click to open the ribbon. Locate and left-click the BOM icon to launch the Bill of Materials panel. Here, you will see 3 tabs: Plan Items, Non-Plan Items, and Additional Products tabs. All your placed moldings will appear in the order in which they were placed in the design in the Plan Items list. When you left-click the Non-Plan Items tab, you will open the page in this panel in which you can bring in your non-plan moldings and other non-plan items. To do this, you will need to bring them in manually from the Catalog panel. Much like we do for bringing in plan items into the design, we will navigate the catalog tree and locate our desired non-plan molding. Then, left-click and hold and drag the item to the non-plan items page within the Bill of Materials panel, and release the mouse to drop the item into the list. All items added here will then also populate in the manufacturer and customer reports when they are created. When you left-click on an item, all the icons above will activate, which will allow you to view the item information or delete the item. Edit will allow you to make quantity, price, dimensional changes, and other modifications if allowed by the manufacturer. The remaining icons here will allow you to copy or replace the item, rearrange where it sits within the Bill of Materials, and print the Bill of Materials report with or without pricing. Now all the required moldings are in place and the design is ready for you to finalize and create all of your reports. Placing, editing, and stacking molding has never been easier, thanks to the ProKitchen software molding tools. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. For more videos like this, please visit www.prokitchensoftware.com.